Okay, in this short video, I'm just going to talk you through MYP Design Criterion C, which is the creating the product phase. And basically, just want to give you some pointers on how to get top marks, how to get 8 out of 8. Now, with regard to your process journal or documentation, there's 4 main components that you need. You need a plan, you need explanations or demonstrations of skills that you've used, you need to present your product, but also you need to, the fourth part is that you need to have an outline of some changes or iterations that you made or adjustments and improvements that you made as you are creating them, you're creating the product. Okay, so I'll go into a bit more detail with your plan. So this is the first part. You need a detailed and logical plan that could be read by a third party. So what that means is that somebody else should be able to read your plan and follow your instructions and build your product. So that's the kind of detail you need. You need explicit reference to the task. What are you actually going to do? The date, when is this task going to actually happen? And also the resources, what materials, what computer or software or tools or products are you actually going to use for that task, and also a time frame. How long will that task actually take? The second part, you need explanations or demonstrations of skills. Now, to get 8 out of 8, you need to demonstrate that you've got some very good technical skills, or you also need to demonstrate how you've developed some skills. So if you're using a piece of software or some tools that you've never used before, then that's great demonstration of you developing new skills. So you can explain the skills that you've used by just writing about it, write a paragraph. You can do some bullet points. You can actually take some photos of you demonstrating this skill use, or even some videos. So whatever it takes, you need to have some kind of, outline some of the skills that you've developed, your new skills or your high technological skills. The third part is simple, it's your product. So present your product. What did you actually make? And then the last part is you need to present some of the changes you made along the way. So what tends to happen when we're building products, we have a plan in mind, but as we're building and constructing, we start to make small changes and we make improvements. Now, these improvements are usually based on feedback from friends or just your own insights, but also they need to be really linked to the design specifications. So as you're building something, you may want to make some changes so it better addresses some of the design specifications. So in this part of your process journal, you need to outline some specific changes that you made, but also why you made them. So I changed this to make the product better suit the needs of my client or target audience for these reasons. Or based on feedback from my peers, I made this change so that it will better address this specific design specification. So they're the 4 parts that you need. So if you can demonstrate those 4 parts well, you'll get 8 out of 8.